Hey guys, welcome back to another video, and today I'm going to be showing you how to apply live wallpapers into your PC. Let's get straight to the point. Open up your preferred web browser and type in this very link that I'm going to leave in the description down below. Then instantly click on download. It'll direct you to these two options, so just click on Windows 64-bit installer, or you could download it from the Microsoft Store. Let's just download it from the regular installer. As you can see, if we open up here, we will find that it is still downloading, so I'm going to come back once it's fully downloaded. Once the file fully installs, just click on this button right here. So now we can exit out of the browser here. The first thing it's going to show you is this install prompt, okay? So you have two options, install for me only or install for all users. For now, I'm only going to go for install for me only. Now, the difference between these is that I can install it for me, which doesn't require administrator privileges. However, if I install for all users, as you can see, for all users, it requires administrative privileges. So I'm just going to go for install for me, which is recommended. And just select the language. In my case, it's going to be English. Click on OK. And it's now it opened up the wizard. So welcome to the lovely wallpaper wizard. Click next, and then accept the agreement. Next. So now it's going to tell you to put it in a specific directory. And now, as you can see, it's going to tell me here to create a desktop shortcut. I'm going to not check this. And then click on next, and now it's installing the file. So I actually had to change the directory to the C drive because it didn't want to download on the D drive. Now, as you can see, it says completing the Lively Wallpaper setup. So I'm just going to check on Lively Wallpaper and click on finish. So now it's opening the app, and here we are greeted with Lively Wallpaper. So as you can see, it gives us several examples of live wallpapers that we can use. So I'm just going to test one as an example here. Let's, for example, click on rain. So as you can see, it actually did apply the rain wallpaper. If I keep moving right here, it slightly moves when I move the cursor. So that's pretty cool. Although I have no icons, if you do actually have icons, they'll obviously appear. Another really cool wallpaper is actually the music TV. If you apply this wallpaper, if you're playing a certain song, then it'll actually display it in this screen. So as you can see, there is no music. Let me just wait here. As you can see, there is no music, but once if I open up Spotify on Chrome or open up the Spotify app and play a certain song, it'll actually display it right here, the album cover and the actual title. And to remove a certain wallpaper, just click on the wallpaper that you've applied, and then click on edits, and then click on cancel. And here we are back to our default wallpaper. Now obviously, if you don't like any of these wallpapers and you want to add your own wallpaper, that's also possible. So all you have to do is create on plus here, which means add a wallpaper, and we actually have three options. So I've already, like I said on my top 10 video about Lovely Wallpaper, you can actually use YouTube videos as an actual wallpaper, believe it or not. So let's start off with choose a file here, so we can choose our own custom wallpaper. So as you can see, I got several animated wallpapers. Let me just use a random one, for example. Like, for example, this one. So as you can see, we can go to any random animated wallpaper website or a website that offers animated wallpapers here for free. So for example, I'm using Pexels here because they have free to use wallpapers. So for example, I like this one. And I'll also give credit to this person right here who actually owns this live wallpaper here, and click on free download. So once you've done downloading it, and then it should be on your downloads folder or on a random folder, all you have to do is just click on choose a file here. So I actually downloaded several ones, but here's the one that I downloaded. So it's most likely going to be on your downloads folder. Double click, and now it opened up this little menu where we can configure a bunch of things related to the wallpaper here. So for example, instead of this title here, I can, for example, change it to smoke or something like that, or fire or something like that. I can also add a random description if I want to. I could put an author and the website if I want to. For now, I'm not going to put a description. I'm just going to leave it like this and click on OK. There's going to be a little loaded bar here to indicate progress. So once it exits out of the menu, if we go to the desktop, it has actually applied the wallpaper. So that's the first feature. Now the second feature, if we go here to the plus button again here, we can add a random link or a YouTube video or a GIF as our wallpaper. So go to YouTube and choose whatever link or whatever video you want to use as your live wallpaper. So for example, I like this video right here. So all I have to do is hover over its title here, and then right click on copy link address. And then I'm just going to exit out of Chrome here, and then we're going to paste it right here. So I already had it pasted, but I just want to show you how you do it. So click on this arrow, and then just wait a little bit. As you can see, it opened up a little new thing right here, and it opened up the menu as always. It's eventually going to open up the YouTube video here. So we can change the title and description and author as always, and of course the link here. So I'm just going to rename this into Grammarly, for example, or something like that. But let's just click on OK here. And by the way, to check that if a certain animated wallpaper has been applied, you can see a little bar right here, a little gray bar below this tab right here, and that just indicates that this is the wallpaper that you've applied. So let's just check here. So I actually had to turn off the desktop audio here because it was way too loud. It's actually playing the audio, the video here with audio and everything. How cool is that? And for a free program, that's amazing, by the way. So to stop the wallpaper, you just click on the three dots, click on edit, and then click on cancel. This basically no longer applies the wallpaper in your desktop. And of course, if you want to delete a certain animated wallpaper that we added, just click on the three dots and click on delete and click on yes. And then it's just going to be removed. It's as simple as that. And I'm pretty sure it's not just YouTube videos that you can add. I'm pretty sure you can also add GIFs as an animated wallpaper, if I'm not being mistaken here. And then just the final feature here that I also mentioned on my top 10 video are some display settings that you can do. So for example, I have currently I only have one screen here, but if you have a dual monitor setup, you can actually apply both of the same wallpaper in the two monitors or three monitors or however much monitors you have. Or you could do span. So one wallpaper, the same wallpaper, is spanning the entire screen. So instead of four separate wallpapers divided into four monitors or two monitors, whatever, it's actually one complete wallpaper and it's just being spanned throughout the whole like monitor setup. I don't know how to explain. It's a little hard to explain. And I also have a little option here which says always pick screen when choosing wallpaper. So if I'm going to choose a certain wallpaper, I have the option to pick which screen that wallpaper is going to be applied on. Now again, this is just the wallpaper settings. If we go here to screensaver, it's almost the same thing, but you actually need a plugin in order to actually apply it. I'm not really going to get into that. As you can see, the app also has some themes, so you can apply some themes to the app. So for example, dynamic, as you can see, if we click on OK, it gives off a slight gradient here. All we have to do is click on the three dots here and click on theme, and then you can choose whatever theme you like. So sunset, for example, as you can see, it gives off a little gradient here as well. Landscape here, and same thing here again, and of course gradient as well. And you could also change the color, so dark, light. So if we go light mode, it's gonna have to restart the app here. It opens it up again, and as you can see, it's on light mode. It's pretty bright. And of course, the final setting here is if we go here, we will find out that you also have system. So basically, it depends on what theme you chose for your system. So in my case, my laptop here has dark mode on it enabled, so it'll basically automatically detect that it's in dark mode and apply it. So for some features here, gallery, which is unfortunately coming soon. I'm not really going to get into it right now. And updates, this basically detects for updates. If there are any updates, it seems that it's up to date, so that's pretty good. So that's all there is to it, guys. A pretty cool free app that you can use to apply live wallpapers in your desktop for free and without any viruses or malware or anything. And if you guys like these kind of videos, make sure to watch my top 10 video on the top 10 free apps. And that's all I got to say. Thank you guys so much for watching, and see you.